see a playoff team from last year, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Sooners offense trots out there to open this game. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Johnson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Sooners will crank up the tempo. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So James Madison's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the...
Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. And the Dukes are going to keep this drive moving. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And this pass is caught.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Dukes keep the football on the move.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute. Caught it.
Touchdown, James Madison. They draw first blood in this national title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is, they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Finds his man. It's Washington. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10, they're looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Send the back in motion. Going off play action. Looking for a man deep on the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Here he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. James Madison's offense back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. Receivers are bunched together. thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made by the tight end. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. It's a quarterback keeper.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the Dukes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Collins. Going through the end zone. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. He's
motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. On first down, it's play action. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years, just off the top of my head. Guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles and soft hands, good timing, and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Has first-time yardage at the 46. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, hindsight obviously is 20/20, but after a really successful run on the previous play, maybe they should have gone back to the well for another run instead of this pass.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Running out of time in the pocket. With the catch, it's Washington. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Dukes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. And a timeout is called. A talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Wants to throw it. Quick throw to his receiver. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It's now third down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Sooners will have to punt this one away. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Collins. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. He could go. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the ball is hauled in. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And the story of this 1st half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it? And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1 half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Return begins inside the 10. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. James Madison's offense back out there now. The passing game very hard to stop in the 1st half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Well, the defense knows Kirk might take more than 1 tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Collins. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Design quarterback run. Broken tackle still going. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up the hole, and they pick up the 1st down and keep working clock.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Dukes. They cap the drive with 6 points. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. On the ground, it's Fields. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
First and goal, handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments in half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game, because that was a big-time game.
And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Swan. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the handoff. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, James Madison.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Makes the grab. It's Fields. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their 1st interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. And the Dukes look to keep this drive moving.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. the RPO, caught to the right. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Dukes looking to keep this drive rolling. Leaning on the run game here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the Dukes are in the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They're going to run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Game is clearly wrapped up, and the offense looking to run it in here in the final minute. Nowhere to run up the middle. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the James Madison Dukes.